with the 8th overall pick of franchise.
Yes, sir.
Almost every year, we wait and see what are they going to do. The New York Post headline: Kristaps Porzingis didn't last there, ended up being traded away.
Don't do us dirty like that, ESPN. I'll smack the taste out your mouth.
We'll see if the Knicks can find
He's gone.
out of this.
He was a bum.
They've changed coaches, they've changed front offices, they've frustrated their fans, even their most prominent ones at times who've grown weary of waiting. And they finally think that maybe
Tom Thibodeau, baby.
the one who can turn things around. So what do the Knicks need to do here, Jay Will? You followed this closely. You're a New York guy.
Tyrese Halliburton. That's the answer. I mean, this team from the guard position, obviously you have R.J. Barrett, who I thought people, thought he was going to have a bigger year. They still go through your rookie.
Oh, my man got a snow bunny.
You think Peyton is there?
I want Denny Avadia, that Israeli,
And everybody else's job.
Israeli, excuse me,
Tyrese Halliburton.
young player. But we'll see who we get, man.
Available prospect, I think Tyrese Halliburton. The other I would consider is Devin Vassell of Florida State. Another guy whose long arm can defend, can really score, and I think has been undervalued. He would be a good, but Denny Avdia is a good pick there as well. So there are a number of really good options at 8. Because of some of the surprises we've seen, New York's going to get maybe a better player than they had anticipated.
What's been the biggest surprise so far from what you've seen from the first 7 picks?
I think Hayes going above Halliburton is a bit of a surprise. I have Halliburton as a projected top 5 pick. He's a top 5 prospect for me. And so I think he would fit perfectly, like you guys said, alongside R.J. Barrett, who's a ball-dominant guy who's really good in pick and roll.
And Patrick Williams at 4 is a surprise. I mean, going that high, that's a surprise. I'm not saying it's not right, but it's a surprise.
And I will also say, all this talk you hear around New York.
Let's get Tyrese Halliburton, man.
To New York City.
Halliburton.
I would say, don't do that. If you have a chance to get a guy like
Let's give him a chance.
You go
Let's see what we got.
Building to the draft, and you take your time. You stay the course.
You mentioned Patrick Williams, and if it's Devin Vassell, Florida State would have 2 then in the top 8.
There's no pick that will make me mad. There's no pick that will make me sad. You see that right there? What we need is player development, depth, and starting point guard. That's exactly what we need. We need a starting point guard to run the offense. Sadly, we won't get LaMelo Ball, but LaMelo Ball would have fit perfectly.
Is that fair to say?
Would have fit perfectly as a starting point guard. But listen, we need player development. We don't need much, okay? We just need RJ to hit. We need Mitch to hit. We need Kevin Knox to hit. If they all hit, we don't need all that smoke and mirrors. We don't need to go out there and get a Westbrook for some reason. Some of you weirdos want Westbrook. We don't need any of that.
There's no doubt about it.
That's the really hard thing
We
about
just need a starting point guard and youth development.
Well, sometimes they trade the picks away because they don't want them, which is the point, mister. You can't get snarky.
They got Patrick Ewing out of the draft. That worked out. He was a rookie. It worked out.
Sometimes the coaches need to listen to certain rookies. And if you have the talent that Patrick Ewing has, then maybe the coach is the one who adjusts, because it is a players' league after all. And maybe you'll look for a guy with a little bit more maturity, a guy who can handle the spotlight that is inherent with playing in New York City. The pick is now in.
Let's go.
For the Knicks, 8 overall. The commissioner.
Tyrese Halliburton, welcome to the club.
With the 8th pick in the 2020 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Obi Toppin.
Oh, I like this pick. Oh, I like this pick.
For the Dayton Flyer.
I like this pick.
Getting around.
I like this pick. Look at him. He's excited. He's excited because he's about to play in the biggest market. Oh, I like this pick. The AP Player of the Year. Oh, you know who the last AP Player of the Year was? Zion Williamson. This guy. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my. I'm about to bust all over my phone. Oh my goodness. Look. Oh man.
I didn't start dunking till later in life. Little baby Obi didn't dunk until he was a senior in high school. I had the little baby rims that I was dunking on, and it took a while for me to dunk on the 10-foot rim. So me going from 6'2" my junior year to 6'5", me being able to dunk my senior year, it was definitely...
Oh, he's going to put on a show in the Garden.
When I had that first dunk, I knew right away there was no more layups. I feel like dunking the ball for anybody, it just brings a different type of energy to a team. I'm putting on a show for everybody. I wasn't always this good at dunking.
Yes.
He's the highest career field goal percentage by AP players.
My goodness.
Significant company that.
Oh my goodness.
Keeping him there with.
Oh my goodness. Let me zoom in on this. Oh my goodness. We just got an all-star.
Obi, your mother recently said that if you had told her 5 years ago that you would be an NBA player.
I wouldn't believe her. I swear to God, I wouldn't believe her. This is...
Sorry, young man. Let it go. Let it go.
This thing. I'm sorry.
No, you don't need to be sorry. She said that she would have thought it was an April Fool's joke. How do you process this leap that you've made that has catapulted you to be an NBA lottery pick?
It's a blessing. I want to thank God. Without him, I would not be here.
Yes, sir.
Without my parents, I wouldn't be here.
Yes, sir.
Without my teammate right here to the left of me, I wouldn't be here.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, bro. Jalen Crutcher. Shout out to Jalen Crutcher. I wouldn't be here without him.
I don't know who that is, but yes, sir.
Bad Coach Grant.
Uh-huh.
Coach Greer. I would not be here without them. So
yes, sir.
And it's a blessing to be in this position. So.
Talk that shit. Oh, baby.
Being drafted.
Yup.
To that hat one more time. You are coming home.
I'm coming home. Let's get it. Let's get it. Welcome home. Welcome home, brother. Your mama's excited. I'm excited.
You to be putting on that jersey.
I'm from New York.
Let's go, boy.
Me repping my city it's amazing. A lot of people pray to be in this position.
Yep, yes.
I'm not gonna take it for granted. I promise you that.
Thank you so much.
He from New York. I'm from New York too. You gonna bring that championship here, bro. You got my blessing.
One of those parks on the street.
This is a Obi, no slander on this channel anymore. No Obi Toppin slander on this channel anymore.
Delight from the And One mixtape tour. Avery Morjanowski joins us now. Woj, what do you have on Obi Toppin and the Knicks selection at number 8?
Yes, baby.
Reese, as emotional as Obi Toppin was to be drafted by the Knicks, they really, really wanted him. They had thought they might need to move up in this draft. They worried Cleveland might take him at number 5. But as it turns out, he got to them. This is a player that Leon Rose, the new president of basketball operations, had targeted, had wanted all along out of the mighty Atlantic 10 Conference.
Let's go.
They got a player who they see, coming in, impacting them right away. And this was for the Knicks exactly how they hoped to script it.
Yep.
Woj, I just have one other thing. First of all, thanks, because I was so afraid you were about to tell me the pick was on the move right there. Thanks for not doing that. And you said the mighty Atlantic 10. Is there another institution that you're fond of that's in the Atlantic 10?
Yeah, my St. Bonaventure Bond has lost a lot of picks yet, so I'm glad to get Obi Toppin out of the league right now.
All right, Woj giving us a great insight on why the Knicks have chosen Obi Toppin, who grew 7 inches from his junior year.
Oh, my goodness.
What he is now.
He's repping the city. He's repping the city. We got New York bred on the squad, man.
A lob threat. Shot 77% in transition and can really get out and run. Tends to leak out early at times.
Leon Rose, you outdid yourself, pal.
He reminds you a little bit of Amar'e Stoudemire. The way he plays.
My goodness.
Tip dunks, lobs.
He's going to be a star.
The floor and can dunk it with
and I'm so glad you got the best player available, I wasn't really sold on Halliburton. I don't want to just get a point guard, I want to bet the best player. We need help, and he's great.
So he can pick and pop, he can pick and roll. The only question is his lateral quickness getting out to guard pick and roll. He's got to improve there.
I love Obi Toppin. I just don't know if I love him with the Knicks with the logjam of bigs that they have.
Okay, the Wizards now.
You be all right.
9th in the draft, and the pick is.
He's going to fit really well.
Adam Silver.
With the 9th pick in the 2020 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Deni Avdija from Herzliya, Israel.
Oh wow, the video came full circle.
Deni Avdija.
That's awesome. Well, listen, we got Obi Toppin, so nothing else matters. And we're going to get another star at the 23rd pick. We might get Tyrese Halliburton with the 23rd pick. But anyway, peace.